Hi, good morning, and thank you for being here. My name is Gabriela, and I'll be teaching you today about essential oils, how to use them with dogs. Allow me to share my screen. So we will have the view of do this in a full screen. So this is my girl, Oreo. She is 4, almost 5 in November, and she is a rescue, adorable mix, whatever she has on her. Now she's sleeping after our very long walk this morning, and allow me to tell you, it's still hot in Florida, so of course she is sweaty, hot, and tired, taking her long nap inside, enjoying the AC. So let me tell you, I've been using essential, I'm a yoga instructor, and I've been using essential oils for 8 years. I started using them just like sharing in my classes. And a little bit that I started to learn more and more, I started to use it more for like my daily routine. I use it in diffusers at my home. I see it here. I have it here in my water. I drink it in my water. The oils that I'll be talking about is doTERRA oils, the only ones that I recommend to take internally, and the ones that are therapeutical grade. So let me tell you, the purpose of this class is to empower you and to give you tools to have the oils in your hand that can assist you to, treat things with your babies, with your fur babies. So you're going to learn 3 cool things about essential oils. You're going to learn 3 ways to use the oils, and you're going to learn how to get the oils into your house. The first 3 cool things about the oils is that they are safe. The oils come from natural plants, and they're safe to use. They are potent extracts of plants, seeds, barks from the trees, or flowers or fruits. And they are certified pure grade, and they're tested. And doTERRA oils, they're tested by a third party company. Every single bottle has a different number, and the bottles in the bottom, they have a code, and you can track that code and see the year of that oil. Number 2, they are effective because the oils, they have the essential oils. Every single oil has every single property, and every oil is going to have the property to, since they're like in an oil base, they have the ability to penetrate the membrane of the cellular level, and they bring the benefits of the oil into the cellular level inside the cell. So the benefits of the oil, they're not only going to stay in the surface of the cell, they're going to actually penetrate the membrane, and they're going to work internally in treating whatever is internally that we need to treat. And number 3, they are affordable because a lot of people are spending a lot of time, like $6.5 trillion are spent a year globally in healthcare. While you start using your essential oils, you start buying these bottles, and you start taking these oils in little drops daily. And what you're doing is taking care preventively of your medicine. You're having healthier immune system. You're cleaner internally. You're having cellular cells that are like restored in the best possible way. So you're in a more, healthy living. Potentially, you're not going to go to the doctor. And a lot of the times, you're going to avoid going to the doctor for the little tiny things that you can be healing with your natural essential oils. So in another way to say it is that you're using really treatment for pennies when you're just considering that one bottle is going to last you for a very long time, and you are only using drops to, dosify your condition, whatever you're treating. So let's talk about these. Essential oils are safe, but you also have to be very careful in how you approach it to your dogs. So let's talk about the safety tips. Number one, you're gonna allow your dog to choose the oil that they like. You're gonna present the oil to them, still with the lid closed, and you're gonna present them to them and allow them to smell it, allow them to see it. And if they start licking their lips, that means that they're interested in the oil. That means that you can use that oil to them. If they turn their face and they just go away, that means that the oil is not interested for them. So avoid using that oil. Obviously, do not apply the oil into their eyes, into their nose, or directly into their ears. So just be very careful what are the oils that you're using. Obviously, be careful how you put it with them to their face. And it's like, if you're using your oils, be careful that they're diluted. Sorry for my voice. Do not apply it into, like, as we say, internally, the drops into the oils. That's very discomforting. And check how is the behavior of your dog. If they're showing that they're not interested, just do not use it. And when using your oils with them, go slowly and allow them to see if they're really licking, if they're licking their their mouth. And be careful as, what are the oils that you're going to present to them that they're going to be licking. So make sure that they are they lick their body, they clean their body. So make sure that you're using oils that it's okay to lick, to take internally, because they're going to consume it at the end. So be careful what are the oils that you're using. So the first way to use oils is automatically. So you can put a diffuser like I have here behind me, and you can just put your oils into a diffuser, or you can have it as a human. You can just put a drop and just like rub it and smell it. The diffusing of the oils calms the emotions, boosts obviously the energy, or it can like detoxify the air, purifying the air, or it can promote rest. For your pets, make sure that the oils that you're diffusing, you're having a space for them to like leave the room in case that they don't feel comfortable or they don't like the oil. Let's talk about lavender. Here is my baby. She's taking a nap. And lavender, it is an oil that is like great for dogs, and it's safe for dogs and for cats to use. It helps them with like seasonal threats and allergies. It helps them with the stress and anxiety feelings. It helps them with the skin burns, hot spots, insect bites, and it can be used aromatically, internally, or topical and internally. Topically is the other way that you can use the essential oil, and especially if you're going to apply it to your dogs, make sure that you dilute it with fractionated coconut oil. An example to dilution here will be like for small dogs, you will need to dilute, like 100. We're talking here like for dogs that are under 100 pounds, you will need to dilute 10:1, so a 10% of a drop. So imagine that. So you're getting 1 drop of oil for like so much of coconut oil. And what you're gonna do is like you're gonna apply it into the skin irritation, or into the belly, or to the immune system. You can apply it into whatever the area of problem is, or you can apply it into the paws. As you present the oil into their skin, it's gonna penetrate and bring the benefits of that oil into their body, even if you put it into their paws. The dilution rates here, let's talk about that. So for a dog that is like under 25 pounds, you're gonna put 1 drop of oil, essential oil, for 4 drops of carrier oil. For 25 to 45, you can dilute to 50 to 75%. So that is the way that my girl is. So I always give her like a 1 drop. It's okay. And I just put 2 or 3 of the coconut oil. And then, you know, the bigger the dog is, the less dilution that you need, as like for kids or for humans. For cats, very important, you have to dilute so much more. Obviously, cats tend to be more sensitive. Digestion, it's another oil that you can use for internally or for the belly. So it supports, you know, the digestive system. It helps them with gas, with diarrhea, constipation, nausea, vomiting, motion sickness, new foods, or overeating. So here you have digestion, and you can either put it into the aroma, you can put it into the topical, or you can put it into the internal. In the internal, I will do a veggie cap, or put it in the food or in the water. Again, we talk about dilution already, and then topically, you can just put it into the bed whenever they're having gas or, you know, any of these conditions. You can use it internally, and obviously certain oils that are the ones that you can use internally, you will, as a human, you will add it into your food, you will put it into your water, will put it into a veggie cap. You can do exactly the same with your dog, or you can dilute it into the fraction, into the coconut oil. Like the hard coconut oil, you can put it there, and you can put that top in there. And, or into their food. Peppermint, it's a great oil that it can be used for digestive support. It can be for, you know, for overall discomfort of the belly. And you can use it for seasonal threats. You can help them to reduce temperature. You can use it for insect, you know, repellent or motion sickness. So again, you can use it aromatically, you can use it topically, or you can use it internally. So again, we already reviewed that aromatically will be in the diffuser. Topically, you can dilute it, put it into the belly, or internally, you can put it into, you know, their water, or you can put it into a veggie cap, or into their food. Natural bug spray. Here's a great idea that is like peppermint, lavender, lemongrass, citronella, and lemon eucalyptus. There's a bottle here that you can just put the oils, put water, and you can spray that for bug spray, either for them or for you. There's another blend that is called Terra Shield that has pretty much all these oils that you can also use. Copaiba and frankincense, it's another 2 oils that are fantastic for dogs, that you can use them to support their cardiovascular and immune system. You can use it for digestive purposes. You can help them for having a healthy urinary tract, for their respiratory tract, for joint and muscular pain, for their nervous system, for infections and wound healing, and that it supports the cellular level, and for uncontrollable shaking. So copaiba and frankincense, they are recommended to use, again, internally, aromatically, and topically. Another 2, 3 oils that are great for dogs, but these are only recommended to be aromatic or topical. It is Adaptive Balance and Serenity. They help them to relax. They give him feelings of relaxation, tranquility, sleep well, ease the anxious feelings. Especially it's good when, you know, new dogs, or like when there are changes in the homes, when they go to bed, when there's construction in the house, when there are fireworks or thunderstorms. We have a lot of thunderstorms here in Florida, so I use a lot of these 3 oils with my baby. 2 other oils that are fantastic for dogs, they're Mia, that it's only recommended to use topical, and the same for Helichrysum. These 2 oils are great for wounds and for bleeding. And something good about Mia is that it doesn't taste good, so she doesn't lick it. So it is great because she's gonna just apply it, dilute it, and then she's not gonna lick it. The 2 oils are great for, you know, and they're safe for cats. Again, Dilution, dilution, dilution. Helichrysum is great for the skin for humans, so imagine it helps into the healing on the baby. So let's talk about the oils that are not recommended. These are the no to go for dogs: wintergrass, melaleuca, birch, Douglas fir, thyme, clove, and oregano. They're the non-good dogs oils for dogs. And for cats, we have a list that is longer. So a lot of the same ones that are for dogs: wintergrass, melaleuca, Douglas fir, thyme, clove, oregano. All the citrus are not good for cats: Roman chamomile, peppermint, epigram, rosemary, cypress, white ear, norelli, and vetiver. Those are not good for cats. Although you can dilute this in your house if you have kitties, but do not worry. I mean, like, the dilution is not as strong in the effect. And always, obviously, you're giving them the space to get away, as we've mentioned before. So let's talk about how do you clean your house and all the chemicals that are in your house. If you love your fur babies and you love your babies, think of all the chemicals that have been tested. There is this is a study that was done that is like there's 84,000 industrial chemicals that are used for house cleaning products. Out of those products that exist, only 200 have been tested by the FDA. Only 5 of those chemicals have been regulated by the FDA, and the last time that this study was done, it was in 1976. So imagine that. That was only done in 1976. How many new products were developed and they come to our homes? Why do they have all those safety tabs and leads? And why they always have this label in the back: if consumed, go to the hospital. Don't forget, our babies, our pets, they are eating food from the floor. They're licking their paws. They're licking their, body. They're licking the floor. So all of these chemicals are still into their floor. So you don't want them to be penetrating into their paws. You don't want all these chemicals going to their system. So let's stop using all these chemicals into the cleaning of our house. Let's stop using all these chemicals in like plug-ins that they're to the level what they're walking, and they're like in those plugs in the wall, like you're just like, shooting chemicals into your environment. Candles, they're like, just full of chemicals, aromas that are like, the puppies, the dogs, they're having like a very sensitive smell, olfactic sense. So they are, penetrating these into their systems. And as we said, like there's cleaning products that contain more than 132 different chemicals that are linked to damage, liver, kidney, central nervous system, and so many other things that are causing cancer. They're like, harming your health, but they're harming also the health of your babies, your fur babies. So what if you start switching from cleaning with the chemicals and cleaning with the doTERRA and natural solutions that are like non-toxic? Now, let me give you options in DIYs that I do with my girlie. So for anxiety, for thunder, lightning, fireworks, we have a lot of thunder and lightning here in Florida, and she's very sensitive to that. So for anxiety and fear, I give her copaiba and serenity. They're adaptive too. It's like my to-go oil. And I just either diffuse it or I dilute it with fractionated coconut oil. And I pet her into her paws, into her ears. And she immediately asks for that. She can come in the middle of the night when the storm comes. She comes to me and I have her little bottle, and I just put a little bit into my hand. I put it into her paws. I drop her ears, and then we go to her bed. We pet her, and it immediately helps her to relax. It's like you can just see her, how calm she gets. And then we cover her with her blankie, and she is all in the dark, and she feels safe. She asks for it. It's like, it's so beautiful when you see her that she asks for it. For dry shampoo, because she loves the dirt, she loves the ocean, she loves the salty water. But I don't wash her all the time because she suffers from allergies, and her skin can get really dry. So what I do is like I give her in a bottle, I mix these three: peppermint, lavender, and wild orange. And I come up with new recipes all the time for her dry shampoo. So I put 3 drops of each oil, and I add it into a bottle spray of 10 ounce. And then I top that bottle with water. Sometimes I put a little bit of fractionated coconut oil to make it a little bit more like soft into her skin. And depending on your dog, I mean, you might be able to spray it. Sometimes she doesn't like the spray bottle, but the spray into her skin, then I just like shake that. And then I just put that into a cloth, and then I just rub it into her skin with the, moist or the wet towel or cloth, whatever you use. Allergies. She's very sensitive to allergies in the pollen and in the environment. And when the season comes, it's like as soon as we walk out, she starts sneezing, and it's my poor thing. She's having such a hard time. So what I do is like I put 2 drops of this peppermint, lemon, and lavender. It's the great blend for allergies. And I either diffuse it, or I also use it into the dry shampoo. And I do that, and I just like spray again, like I pet her, or I go into her and I put it diluted into her coat with a cloth, and remove all that, pollen that she's bringing in her coat, that she's gonna help her feel better. Let's talk about something that is gonna be great for her paws. And it's like a Paws balm. I put 2 drops of peppermint, lavender, and frankincense, and I combine it with a tablespoon of coconut oil and a tablespoon of shea butter. Make sure that the shea butter is natural, organic, and it has no chemicals. And she, in fact, loves the shea butter, and it's okay for dogs to eat the shea butter. It's just a seed, a tree, and it's like, so you melt the 2 butters, the coconut and the shea butter, and you add the three different oils, and you let it dry in the refrigerator and in a container. And then when she gets the paws very dry from our long walks, I just rub it into her paws. She loves peppermint so much, and this blend, that she loves to lick her paws. And but it really helps her to keep her paws very gentle, soft. But she loves it. I clean her ears. Here's the video. And it is copaiba, frankincense, and lavender with 2 drops of each oil, with 2 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil. And I just put it into a bottle of 50 milliliters. I mix all that, and then I put the drops into a gauze, and then I go into her ears, and I just go and clean her ears. And she's just there, and she just allow it, and she knows. Then I massage the ear, and I just close it a little bit, and she just allows it, and that's how we clean her ears. Yesterday was her ear cleaning, and copaiba is very relaxing. Frankincense is very relaxing, so it helps her to be very relaxed. We've also trained her that she already knows that I'm gonna go and clean her ears, and her ears are big, and I'm able to go really deep into like all the corners and the foldings. But yes, she goes for the whole, after we finish, she goes and rubs it, and like she tells me, like, why do you do that to me? but I never drop the oil internally into the ear. It's like with the gauze. And I'll just go and clean these. Let me tell you, great references for you is to follow this lady, Janet Rohr, or Essential Oil Vet. She is amazing veterinarian that she is dedicated for, all about natural and essential oils for dogs. I have her book here and it is amazing. I mean, so really get her book, follow her, and you will learn about, recipes in what to do with your oils and what are like options for the cardiovascular, for their nervous support system. And it's like, it talks about everything that you need to know about the oils, bone support, bleeding, everything. Definitely a guide that you have to get. So let's talk about the 3 top concerns that come to mind. Make a list of those 3 top concerns that you have about your health and your baby. So when you have those, I'm going to tell you how you can get your oils. There's 3 ways that you can get your oils. You can get them by retail, that you will pay full price, but it is the most expensive way to buy the oils. That's what you do in the supermarket. You buy a bottle of lavender or you buy a bottle of copaiba if you don't know what to do. Then there is a wholesale account. So you can get a wholesale account for $35 membership with doTERRA. You will get all your product for 25% off for a full year. There's no commitment to do monthly purchases. You buy whatever you need, whenever you need it. But the best thing of this is that I will give you the membership benefits to be part of my community, and I will guide you and I will help you how to use every single oil. I will give you the resources and the tools to be part of our community, and you will learn how to use the oils to be connected with thousands of people that can be at your support and assistance. We have a Facebook community where you can share stories and ask the questions. And the best value will be to get you started with a starter kit. So a starter kit is like a preset enrollment kit that you will get your membership rate. So you won't pay the $35 and you will get the same benefits. You will get your membership. You will get the prices for 25% off for a full year with no commitment for a full year, for no commitment for a monthly purchases of any amount. And you will be part of our community, and I will help you and assist you and guide you and give you the resources. So it's definitely the best one. And let me show you here an option that will bring a lot of those oils that we talk about our fur babies. Copaiba, Peppermint, Lavender Balance, Breathe, like just said, Adaptive. We talk about all of these oils that are great for your babies. You can get it in the Home Essentials kit. And here it will help you for you and for your baby. It comes with a diffuser. And it will be, perfect for stress, anxiety, and overall health, and my guidance and my support. And I will also give you a gift for your membership when you start with me. So let me ask you, and let me tell you this. There's 3 types of people in doTERRA. There's the people that live doTERRA lifestyle because they are into the wellness lifestyle. So they use their oils daily. They have the diffusers and they do the blends. There's the people that they like to share their oils because they're fascinated by the oils. And so they just like to share the oils, and they can get the oils to be paid because they're sharing the oils, they can be paid. So there's the people that can build a business that they can earn an income or supplement their income or replace their income. And this is the people that are building the oils and they're sharing the oils and they're educating people. And that has been me. I started living the life. I started sharing the oils, and I started to share the oils by, just getting my product pay, and I'm building the business, and I'm earning my supplemental income with my doTERRA oils. So let me ask you this. Would you like to get free product? Would you like to get additional income? Would you like to multiply your income? Do you love essential oils? Do you love natural solutions? Or are you passionate about serving others? So if your answer is yes to any of these questions, let's talk. I'll be happy to see and assist you and guide you and answer any questions that you might have about whatever as a product, as how to get your oils, or if you want to build a business. So here are the information how you can contact me. You can find me in Instagram, you can find me in YouTube, or you can email me directly. And thank you for your time, for your patience. And again, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. And that's all for today. Thanks so much. And please leave your comments and let me know what you think about this. Share your comments. How did it go with your puppy, with your fur baby, with your kitties,